Hello, everybody. I'm Chuck Wiger, State Senator for the area, and today I'm very pleased to have a naturalist from the Maplewood Nature Center, Oakley, Biesanz. Welcome to our show.
Thank you. It's so good to be here.
And the Nature Center is an awesome place. I've had a chance to have enjoyed it probably for over 40 years now, with memories of walking through with the kids on a great path and everything. But tell us about the Nature Center and where it is and what you do.
Yeah, we're really lucky that the residents of Maplewood, set aside this really special place for people to enjoy nature. I know I enjoy it a lot, and a lot of other residents and non-residents alike come and visit us at the Maplewood Nature Center.
And its location on Highway 120 or Century, whatever, and
Yes,
7th.
Exactly. So if you are driving down 94 and you see that big 3M building, if you just go to the north, just maybe 10 or 15 blocks or so, it's right there, right in the heart of the city, behind the Dairy Queen, just right there, tucked in there.
And there's a sign, and then you go in and take us inside and then outside.
It's just the sweetest little nature center. It's just about 40 acres. And what you do is you just walk all the way around a pond.
Yes.
It's really a wetland, an emergent marsh. So there's lily pads growing all the way across it. As you know, you've been there. It's just beautiful.
A lot of critters.
And all year round, every time of year, you can come and visit. You just push through the gate in the front. We're open dawn to dusk, so you can go and enjoy nature anytime. It's free. Open to the public. You can just go and enjoy nature. It's a place for, it's a wildlife sanctuary, right?
Yes.
So it's a place for more quiet activities. So you can't bring your drones or your boom boxes or anything like that. This is a sanctuary, a special place for wildlife, for habitat. So so you want to do things like maybe photography, nature photography, or just walking and enjoying nature. You could do things like bird watching. That's fun too.
And you have so many programs that are available. So maybe we could touch on the programs. Every season there's something available, but mention some of the programs that are available.
Yeah, I'll start with fall, because we're just starting to get into fall now here. And so in the fall, there's lots of great public programs. You can come and learn about the wild animals. You can learn about, we have bird watching. On this weekend, I have a preschool program. We do a collaboration with ECFE, Early Childhood Family Education.
Great.
We have educators come out to the Nature Center, and we learn about the children's development, and we help teach about the nature aspects of it.
Would this be with Beaver Lake?
So it's District 622.
Yes.
So Roseville.
That's a great program, and then with Roseville, all of the area programs understand that link with nature.
Exactly. It's so important for those little guys to get out there in nature. It's a really great partnership we've had for many years. So preschool programs, there's adult programs.
I see puppets, by the way,
and
people of all ages enjoy puppets. But I imagine the students especially.
Here's one puppet that I especially love. This is a turkey.
A turkey.
And you can...
A name?
This is a wild
not Chuck.
turkey.
Okay.
And if you listen carefully, you can actually hear the sound of the turkey. Did you hear that?
Yes,
I know. It's talking to us right now.
What did he say?
He said, you should come out and visit the Maplewood Nature Center. Yeah.
Okay, well, very good, and happy Thanksgiving to you, too. Okay. Who else do we have for puppets?
Oh, yes. Well,
you work these with the kids and all ages?
That's right. So we have an exhibit room. So not only do we have our nature trails, but we also have an exhibit room.
Yes.
And that's also open to the public. We have quite a few puppets that kids can play with, and other fun things they can touch and feel with their hands, and learn about nature in the exhibit rooms as well.
One thing I'll notice, a lot of turkeys running around wild, just not Nature Center, but just out in the community.
Turkeys have made a great...
We're talking about the animal turkeys now.
The real turkeys, not the puppet turkeys, right?
Okay.
Exactly. And then, turkeys, there's also deer. This is a really adorable puppet as well.
Yeah.
All kinds of wildlife call the Nature Center home. We have raccoon. Oh, hi, how's it going? I like to eat. Oh, here's some acorns. I'm so excited. And deer also love to eat acorns. Did you know? Oh,
Yep.
there. Oh, there. Put that one away quick, didn't you?
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Oh, dear. Okay.
That was a good one.
Okay.
That's a real knee slapper. Oh. So anyway, so there's a lot of different animals that really do enjoy the Nature Center.
Yes.
Speaking of acorns, right now there is a lot of acorns on the ground. Have you noticed them?
Oh, yes.
Around in natural areas? Well, something really interesting is happening this year. The acorns are all dropping their acorns at once. It's called a mast year, M-A-S-T, like a sailing mast.
Yes.
Okay, but it's a mast, it means lots of acorns, right?
Yes.
And so they all drop them at once, and it's this amazing strategy. I don't know exactly, experts don't know how they communicate or why or how exactly they do it, but they communicate somehow, and they all drop their acorns at once. So all these animals, turkeys and raccoons and deer and mice and squirrels,
Yeah.
and oh, there's more, flying squirrels and chipmunks. Oh my gosh, all these animals love acorns.
They do.
And people even eat acorns.
Yes.
Some people do. Anyway, so then the trees are outsmarting them by producing so many all at the same time, and then there's some left over.
Okay.
So-
Amassed.
A mast year. Yeah, so interesting, right?
And that I did not know that fact.
Yeah, and this is a mast year this year.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's something that we've been seeing. And I have another demonstration. I have to show you this.
Okay, so you all been fed.
Yeah. In this, in here, I have a few. I collected these this morning. Got up early, and I went out on the trails, and I found a few of these acorns that are already sprouting.
Okay.
Yeah, the white oak acorns. Take a look at this. This is a white oak leaf. The white, here, you can hold on to that one. And this is a red oak leaf. So the white ones are, what do you notice about them?
Different on the point.
Yep, the point, that you got it. So the white ones are curvy and the red oaks are pointy,
Yes.
right? And so the white oak acorns, they drop and they are more delicious for the animals. And so what they do actually is they sprout right away in the fall. And you can see this one, you can kind of see it up close.
Okay.
It's already sprouting. So going outside for a picnic lunch, we have a great picnic area. You have picnic tables, and if you have family, you can bring kids to our nature play area. That's in that same area,
Yes.
right in that area. And you can, there's a tunnel through the bushes, and there's a climbing rock, and there's a place where you can build forts with sticks. We have a xylophone made out of old logs that you can hit them with other sticks. Oh, just hitting a lot of sticks with other sticks.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's fun. Well, if you're looking for something to do, whether you're alone or you have visitors or want to have grandkids, nieces, nephews,
Yes.
or whatever the case may be, there's something for everybody.
Absolutely. And then
And all abilities.
I know. Yeah, we're accessible. We have great trails that are 6 feet wide, and it's really easy to get around on those trails. And then another thing is we're open all year round.
Yes.
So a lot of people think maybe we close for winter, but it's not true. We're open in the wintertime, and we have all kinds of snowshoe programs. You can rent snowshoes at the Nature Center. We have tracks and signs. We get just bundled up. We get nice and warm, like, Minnesota, you have to do this in Minnesota. You get nice and warm. My hands are very cold all the time. But I just make sure that I have lots of layers, so I'm nice and warm, and then I feel happy being outside.
Yes.
Yeah, and
celebrate it.
Exactly, and the kids learn how to do it too, and they really enjoy their time outside, and the adults.
Yeah, and in addition to the early education, but all ages, but other students have programs that are available
Absolutely.
too.
So we have school groups out. We have scout groups that come and visit us. We have a lot of different age groups. We teach a pollinator class. We really love teaching about pollinators at the Maplewood Nature Center. And we are also... Yeah, we're just really happy to have a whole lot of different groups. Oh, and here's another fun thing. We also work with Century College.
Great.
And their biology laboratories and their ecology class laboratories come out. and they do service projects. So they get a little ecology
Wonderful.
lesson, and then they help us with our, not only our nature center, but also in our neighborhood preserves. The Maplewood Nature Center is just one of 14 open space sites that the city of Maplewood has set aside. So each one of these little green areas here, do you see that? Those
Yes.
preserves.
Yes.
There is.
And thank you to the leadership of the city and to the voters. The voters approved, setting aside that
Yeah.
was instrumental for having so many places
Yeah.
to enjoy nature.
Enjoy nature, exactly. It's so important to have all that habitat.
Southern tip all the way up to the northern, and so
Exactly.
excellent planning.
Yeah, so Maplewood Nature Center staff and volunteers help those Century College service groups and other service groups help take care of those natural areas. So that's another thing we do at the Nature Center. Is we're
Excellent.
kind of outreach to the neighborhood preserves.
And you have volunteers as well?
We do. Thanks for asking about that. I have, I'm the volunteer coordinator, so that's why
Yes.
I said I have them. So we have about 25 to 30 regular volunteers that come back regularly.
Great.
Yeah, it's really wonderful, and over 3,000 hours of service per year.
Types of things they do?
Yeah, so we have some youth that help with the animals. They take care of the animals that are in the amphitheater and the exhibit room. So we have a snake and a toad and different creatures like that. And then they also help prepare for programs. They help lead programs. They help with the receptioning at the Nature Center. So when we don't have a staff's receptionist.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Now, we have showcased turkey, raccoon, others. Are there any others that may be feeling left out before we leave?
The people, I don't know. They're the kids. Actually, I brought him because I just wanted to highlight that that people also eat acorns.
Yes.
Yeah. But he's kind of cute. He's just a cute little. Oh no! Wait! You have to process it first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you have to boil it twice to get out all the tannins. Otherwise,
Nice.
it's bitter and be a blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
Ugh.
Gotcha.
Thanks.
Teachable moment. Okay.
Right. So I did bring two more things though. So I do love especially teaching about trees, and one thing we have is something we call here, if you hold on to that for me
Yes.
for a second. This is called our Tree Quest.
4.
This is number 4. Our Tree Quest is a self-guiding trail map that you can learn about trees. So
Okay.
what you do is you go all the way around the Nature Center trail. Here's a map. You find the tree cookies up on the trees, and you should be able to find all of them. There are 10
Tree cookies.
tree cookies. And you find
Okay.
those around the Nature Center, and then they have clues to help you find the next one. So, past the building, push through the gate to Heron Trail. Oh, please make haste. So it's a little rhyming.
Gotta do that.
A rhyming, self-guiding trail map, and at the end, you get to put your name in the book when you find the last one. So that's a
Good.
kind of fun little treat.
It's on the list.
Yeah.
Well, thanks. And as a naturalist, tell us what goes into the training. It was instilled early on with your parents and the love for the outdoors,
How did
because you can learn things in school, but having that passion, I think, is the most important part. But tell us about the educational journey to become a naturalist.
How did I become a naturalist,
Yes.
or just in general?
Well, how you became.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you about how I became a naturalist. I started out with a degree in biology from McAllister College. And that was
Very impressive.
very useful. Thank you. And then I
Where'd you graduate high school?
Winona.
Okay.
Winona High School.
Okay.
Senior
and
high.
Then
the
you
public
got
school.
into McAllister,
Yep.
which is not easy.
Yep. And then I went back to school to get my teaching degree in science education.
Okay.
So I got my master's in science ed, and in the meantime, I got this really part-time gig at Minneapolis Parks,
Yes.
where I did a lot of training. They were really good at taking in new people that just had general interest, and trained a lot on the job. So as I was going to school, I just kind of kept going to that job and training as I
Yeah.
went. And so then by the end, I had a lot of good experience, and then I had my master's degree in science education, which must have impressed somebody. And then here I am, and I've been working at the Maplewood Nature Center for 15 years.
Well, congratulations
Thank
on
you.
that. And in terms of what you want to see accomplished over the next 5 to 10 years?
Oh, I'm so glad. At the Maplewood Nature Center, we are actually working on that question in great detail right now. We have received capital improvement project funding for our master plan.
Okay.
So, well, we can do some drum rolls, but I will be able to answer that question very well in just a few short months as we're completing that process really soon. So stay tuned. You can have us back and you can learn all about what we're going to be doing in the next 5 to 10 years.
That would be great.
Yeah.
And I guess in addition to the personal journey and all the work that you put into it, family that you'd like to share?
Oh, sure. So my son is 11, and
His name?
His name is Arthur.
Okay.
And he, he's funny. He does, when I say let's go for a hike, he goes the other direction. He is not interested in hikes. However, he is really drawn in anytime we're raising monarch caterpillars, and he helps with that, just right away. Or, nature is naturally of interest. It's called biophilia. It's something that people are drawn to nature.
Yeah.
So even
biophilia.
Biophilia. Okay. Yeah. And it's just a natural response. So he loves the individual things, and he brags that his mom is a naturalist. He likes to tell people, anytime we went to the Renaissance Festival, for example, and we went to the herpetological booth where they have all the snakes you can pet and things like that. And he brags to every single person, my mom is a naturalist.
Wow.
He's very proud of me.
Well, that is great, and happy that you can share that with family and other loved ones, and in addition to all that you are doing for the general public that have enjoyed this for so many years.
Yeah, and my husband's a music teacher, and he has been trying to get his kids outside more and more. So he often asks questions too. How could we do this? How to tie in nature with music and in elementary education. So yeah, we have fun together. That's good.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for everything that you shared with us today. Your
sure.
career, and any concluding words you'd like to share?
I do actually have one little thing I'd love to have people take home with them, if at all possible. So we started out talking about lots of different leaves.
Yes.
And one thing I will say is that leaves are a really important resource. Resource for a lot of different insects. So oak trees alone are host to over 500 different kinds of Lepidoptera, so moth and butterflies. So one thing that people can really do to help a lot of the pollinators and other insects, other beneficial insects, I should say, is, here this is kind of small, I'm sorry, I printed out so small, is the Xerces Society is putting together a little, thank you.
Sure.
The Xerces Society is putting together a little campaign called Leaves Are Not Litter, or Leave the Leaves. And if you can leave some areas in your yard with leaves, like maybe under a tree you use it for mulch, or maybe under some bushes you just leave, maybe you want to rake your lawn, your grass free of leaves, but maybe you could put them in your garden. And what's so wonderful about that is
a great nutrient.
Exactly. When they break down, they're really great nutrients for your plants. And then there's lots of things that will use that as habitat for homes. So this is actually a picture of a moth that was in my home garden, right underneath my oak tree where I put all those leaves. And this is almost life size. See how big that is? It's almost as big as my hand. And this is a Cecropia moth. And my son and I were really excited to find 2 of these this year. And I just live, just south of downtown in I have a little postage stamp sized backyard, just a little tiny backyard. But still, I got this amazing wildlife in my yard. I was really excited to help support that. So while you're cleaning up this fall, if you can leave the leaves, that's really good. And then if you can also, to help support pollinators, you can also, as you're pruning back all your perennials, instead of pruning them all the way down to the very base, you can leave, a variety of lengths up to up to 14, 15 inches even.
Yeah.
And what's so cool about this is if you look in there, you see that?
Yeah, hollow.
Yeah, it's hollow in there, and that's a really great place for a lot of beneficial insects to, especially some of our native bees, to lay their nests in there.
Well, how thoughtful.
Yeah, so that's my takeaway message.
Well, thank you again so much. Program information is available on the city website and
Yes.
with the links to find out the latest and what's happening.
Exactly. Please visit our website for information about our programs at the City of Maplewood website, and then just click on the Maplewood Nature Center. It's right on the front page to see all our programs. We have one really exciting program coming up, and that is the New to Minnesota program. So we can teach you how to get warm for winter so you can really enjoy the outdoors, just like us more seasoned Minnesotans.
Excellent. Oakley, Biesanz, thank you so much. Thanks for bringing all of your friends.
Yay.
Thanks for being a real pro.
Thank
and
you.
Your dedication to Maplewood and beyond.
Oh, thanks too. It's
Thanks.
great to be here.
Viewers, support the Nature Center. Get out there. It's free. It's a wonderful experience. I guarantee it.